Imagine this. The soul is the driving force behind our existence, much like a video game where the player, through joystick movements or console commands, directs the character to advance to higher levels. The player and the character are interdependent. They need each other to progress. The player alone cannot accomplish anything without the character and the necessary tools, whether it be a joystick, console, or any other modern gaming device. Similarly, the game character is purposeless without the player, who sets goals and determines the next steps to be taken. The joystick serves as the conduit that connects the player and the character, enabling them to work in harmony. The player refers to the person who is controlling and interacting with the game, while the character refers to the virtual entity or avatar within the game world that the player controls. Just as this connection is essential in the gaming world, we must also cherish and nurture our connection to the soul. It is through this profound connection that we can propel ourselves forward, breaking free from cyclic patterns and gaining clarity and purpose in our lives. Our soul acts as the guiding force, providing us with the inspiration, motivation, and direction we need to navigate through life's challenges. By cultivating a strong connection to our soul, we tap into a wellspring of wisdom and intuition. This connection allows us to transcend the limitations of repetitive cycles, empowering us to make conscious choices that align with our true selves. It grants us the ability to discern our goals and aspirations, providing a sense of purpose that propels us forward on our personal journey. Just as a player engages with a video game, we must actively engage with our own lives, making deliberate choices and taking decisive action. With our soul as the driving force, we can navigate through the complexities of existence, continuously evolving and fulfilling our unique purpose. Life, in its essence, can be likened to a game, a grand, immersive experience where millions of participants embark on a journey through the physical world known as Earth. However, this game operates under three fundamental rules. Firstly, upon entering this realm, you relinquish all memories of your true nature and purpose. The past remains obscured as you navigate the challenges and opportunities that unfold before you. Secondly, you must submit to the forces that govern this world. Whether it be societal norms, natural laws, or the intricate workings of the universe, you are subject to the rules and limitations that shape your existence. Finally, this game of life, like all games, eventually concludes. Whether your journey ends in triumph or tragedy, every experience you encounter is designed to ensure the authenticity of your personal growth and evolution. As an energetic being, you inhabit a physical body, gaining access to the intricate engineering it entails. This body possesses a distinct and unique code, exclusive to you. It contains skills and abilities infused within your DNA, yet intertwined with the essence of your spirit. Some of these attributes are readily apparent, while others lie dormant, awaiting discovery as you progress through the levels of this game-like existence. We enter this game with a physical body, yet we are not merely confined to its limitations. We possess a mind, but we are not solely defined by its constructs. We even possess all the necessary tools to awaken to a greater truth. But the game lies in realizing the profound nature of our existence. Beyond the external facade of seriousness, there is an invitation to explore the game of life with a sense of lightness and playfulness. It is through this lens that we can discover the true essence of our being, unburdened by the constraints of identification with the body or the mind. The game beckons us to transcend the illusions that bind us, to awaken to the realization that we are not limited to the roles we play or the circumstances we find ourselves in. We are so much more than that. When you are ready to awaken, you will indeed awaken. If you are not ready, you will continue pretending to be just a small, insignificant entity. Entering a mystical state of consciousness brings about an extraordinary realization. You don't have to remain in ecstasy. Ordinary consciousness is perfectly fine too. It is part of the overall balance of things. Everyone is right where they need to be. Everything simply is. The universe, the divine creator, God, or whatever name you choose to give it, encompasses all of us. It plays all the roles of every being, everywhere and anywhere. It engages in the game of hide and seek with itself, getting lost and immersed in countless adventures. But in the end, it always awakens and returns to itself. However, it is of utmost importance to acknowledge the pervasive influence of a force that actively strives to keep you entangled within the confines of this game. Comparable to the Matrix, this force operates to maintain a state of slumber, where truth and falsehood intertwine, causing confusion and fear. It is neither good nor evil, but merely adheres to its purpose, creating the game of life and challenging us to find our way amidst the chaos. The Matrix desires to keep you asleep. That is its purpose. If it manages to ensnare enough human minds, it creates a bewildering world filled with fear and limitations. It operates as a network, entertaining both truths and falsehoods, albeit with a heavier emphasis on the latter. Its objective is to prevent you from finding your true path, leaving you uncertain of which direction to take. People often question the existence of a benevolent higher power when faced with the presence of rampant evil and destruction. What kind of God would allow this? Yet, within the game of life, no external force can truly annihilate you. You are more than your physical body. It merely serves as a vessel for the experiences you undergo. You are an eternal soul that transcends the boundaries of time and space. Your soul is untouchable. All that occurs here is a temporary illusion, where everything inevitably concludes. As you undertake missions and confront challenges in your daily life, you regain consciousness, recovering lost fragments of your being. These pieces eventually form the puzzle of your existence. Contrary to common belief, evil, the devil, or any malevolent entity is not the antithesis of the Supreme Creator. Instead, it serves as just another tool, another rule within this chaotic world. Love governs everything, even evil itself. As players in this game, it is our task to discern between the illusions of evil and the guiding light of love. By embracing the lessons presented by both, we gain wisdom and insight, moving closer to our true selves and a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings. In the game of life, the forces of darkness often employ traps and manipulative tactics to sway individuals to their side. The game is not always straightforward or clean-cut. However, when we rise above and view the game from a higher perspective, we can observe that both sides, the forces of light and darkness, are simply playing their assigned roles. They execute their functions within the grand design, testing our inner power and resilience. This realization emphasizes the importance of cultivating our inner strength, wisdom, and power. By developing these qualities, we become less susceptible to manipulation and can navigate the complexities of the game with discernment. Our inner power allows us to make conscious choices, aligning ourselves with the forces of love and harmony, while remaining resilient against the temptations and traps set by the forces of darkness. However, once you perceive the nature of the game, you understand that superficially, it may appear to matter, but fundamentally, it does not. All negative aspects align with positives, and there can be no positive without negative, nor negative without positive. They are inseparable counterparts. In a similar vein, the powers of the universe, fire, electricity, steel, are neither inherently good nor evil. They can be used for either blessing or destruction. The truth of the world, The foundational reality holds a similar quality, although it possesses a certain edge. This edge manifests in the interplay between the powers we deem positive and those we deem negative. It is the nature of the positive to triumph and the nature of the negative to be defeated. However, victory and defeat always coexist. Nobody wins unless somebody loses, and nobody loses unless somebody wins. Yet, if the situation were reversed, if the negative always overcame the positive, the universe would not be an ongoing game. It would be a tragedy without end. So if you awaken from this illusion, you will understand that black implies white, self implies other, and life implies death. Or rather, death implies life. Death, often misunderstood and feared, ensures your departure from the game of physical life. It is not a malevolent entity or an evil force, but rather a necessary transition, a return to your true home after completing your playtime. After all, who would wish to remain here indefinitely? Well, some desire eternal life, but that's because they don't recall their existence before this game began. Hence the first rule: you won't remember anything. As the game of life progresses, time moves swiftly. The conflicts, struggles, and thoughts that consume your present existence will eventually dissipate into the vast expanse of eternity. Generations will pass, and memories of individual experiences will fade, yet your soul shall endure. When you finally return to your true home, your consciousness expanded and memories intact, you will realize that it was all part of a profound game, a game of the soul. Embrace the challenges, seek wisdom, and let love guide your actions. May your journey through the game of life be filled with wonder, growth, and the profound realization of your own divinity. Will you continue to play by the rules, accepting the limitations imposed upon you? Or will you embrace the idea that you are the master of your own destiny, capable of transcending the game?